You thought love was easy breath and open doors, soft hands and daylight, nothing to fight for. You thought if it felt right, it had to be real, like pain was a glitch, not part of the deal. Rain taps the sink like it knows your name. House smells like smoke and no regret. You don't even wanna look at yourself tonight. You sit in the dark, let the dark sit back. You've been hard to hold, you know that's true. Some nights it's someone nobody wants to be you. You don't need saving, don't need advice. You just need proof who don't flinch at your worst side. The real ones don't show when the sun feels kind. They show when you're quiet and losing your mind. They don't pull you up, don't straighten your spine. They just don't leave and they don't cross the line. That's how you know what's solid and true. Who stays when there ain't nothing good coming out of you. You said you should go, I ain't safe right now. She said I ain't here to fix you anyhow. Wind cuts through you like a rusted blade. Cross on the wall, don't promise change. Devil in your head says make her run. God stays quiet, lets the night get done. She sits 2 steps back, boots in the dust, close enough to stay, far enough to trust. You look at yourself like a loaded gun, asking who'd stay here when the damage is done. Blood on your knuckles, sink runs cold. You finally see what ain't bought or sold. You take that chain off your neck, lay it down. Not 'cause you quit believing, just quit wearing crowns. Wash your hands slow, let the silence burn. You don't beg for light, you wait your turn. No vows tonight, no grand demand, just breathing heavy like a grounded man. Now you don't chase love that needs you clean. Don't fake a shine just to keep the peace. You choose the one who don't scare easy. Don't need you bright to believe you're steady. The light ain't warm, it don't make you new. It just shows who stayed when you were through. And that's the truth you carry from then on. Real ones don't save you, they stay while you face your dark alone. I used to flex my scars like proof on my skin, tell the same old story about where I've been. Wanted nods from the bar, wanted names on my side, wanted the world to clap when I survived. Rust in the head, dawn barely showing. I kept talking loud just to prove I was growing. But strength don't bark, it don't wave a flag. It just keeps breathing when the lungs feel cracked. I chased that look, that damn he made it through. Didn't see how big it made me small in view. Every word I spent explaining my pain left me lighter. And he chain. Real strength don't need a witness stand. Don't raise his voice, don't shake a hand. The hardest calls I ever made were signed in silence. Unpaid, no crowd, no lights, no one to tell, just me and the weight, and I carried it well. Mama said, boy, why you always so cold? I said, 'cause heat burns quick when your body's sold. Devil in my head said, let him see you bleed. I said, nah, blood dries better when nobody sees. I took that cross on my neck, laid it flat on the wood. Not out of hate, just understood. Faith ain't loud, it don't perform. It holds its shape when it's bent and worn. Look myself dead on eye to eye. Say you're strong enough to let them guess why. No speeches left, no alibi. Just one rule now, let results talk, not I. Wash the blood, didn't wrap the cut. Pain's a tax, you pay it up. Didn't pray pretty, didn't kneel long. Just said keep me solid, keep me wrong, proof strong. Left that room with nothing to sell. No version of me for them to tell. Now I don't prove, I don't explain. I let the quiet carry my name. If they know, they know. If not, it's fine. I ain't built from noise, I'm built from time. The light ain't warm, it don't applaud. It just shows the road and lets me walk. And that's the day I finally saw real strength don't speak, it stands and lets the silence get heavy around it. I loved her like digging a man out of grave. Hands in the dirt, swearing this time I'd save. Took her hurt on my back like it fit me just right. Stood in front of her demons, caught every bite. Desert wind rattled the screen by the bed. Cross on the wall, watching words I never said. I told myself if I bleed enough, she'll breathe. Called it devotion. Truth was, I didn't want to leave. I kept calling it love, kept calling it fate. Saving somebody started feeling like weight. Every promise I made pulled me thinner inside. I was standing for two while she learned how to hide. Love ain't a shield, ain't a saving knife. It don't block the fall from a runaway life. You can pray all night, you can stand in the fire, but you can't want change all that they desire. I learned it the hard way, ribs full of ache. Love don't rescue nobody from the mess they made. She came out laughing, mascara like rain. Said don't look at me like I'm the one to blame. I said baby I ain't clean, but I'm standing here. She said then stand somewhere else if you want me near. That hit harder than fists ever did, 'cause I saw myself in the things she hid. Inside that bar jukebox crying low. I paid for her drink, I knew she'd choke. Cold sink water, blood from a split lip ran. I said, Lord, where's the line for a grown man? A voice in my head said, you tired yet? I said, yeah, but I ain't done telling the truth yet. I took that chain with a ring on the clasp, held it long enough to feel the past. Dropped it in flame, watched the metal turn dull. I'm not out of hate, out of being done pulling. Washed my hands in a horse roof out back. carry no load. I stand beside, but I don't carry the road. If she stands upright, I'll stand there too. But I won't bend myself just to hold someone through. The light ain't warm, it don't make me whole. It just keeps me my size, keeps me in control. And for the first damn time, I can finally tell, love didn't make me smaller. I stopped trying to be someone else's hell. He's got a rusted wedding ring on a chain around his neck. Swings like a warning every time he takes a breath. Used to patch up people like a worn-out tire. Kept pouring himself out just to keep him from the fire. A bar light buzzing over Highway 9. Wind pushing dust like it's got a job in mind. He told himself, hold it together, boy, don't fold. But the truth don't mend, sometimes it just breaks bold. Friends went bad, deals went crooked, money talked to me. A preacher's son with a gambler's grin and a dirty routine. He'd fix what was cracking, even when it cut his hands. Call it love, call it duty, call it man to man. Then she rode in wild eyes, desert hips, pretty as sin. Smelled like gasoline and that let's do it again. She said, you're gonna save me, cowboy, or you gonna burn with me. He said, ain't no saving left in me, just company. He watched himself in that mirror, crack down the middle, like God split the glass just to show him the riddle. Blood on his knuckle from a barroom shove. And he laughed, 'cause he knew what it cost to call it love. Not everything broke needs to be welded back. Something snapped clean, so a man don't crack. He quit stitching goals and chasing used to be. Left the dead stuff dead, let it lie, let it be. Ain't mercy in clinging to a rusty chain. Sometimes the holy move is dropping what brings pain. Yeah, he learned it hard with a mouthful of grit. You don't rebuild right till you admit what won't fit. He walked to the church with a busted old book. Pages warped up like they hated to look. Preacher stepped out, saw that bruised blue face. Said, son, you still running, or you ready to face? He held up the chain with that ring on it swinging. Said, I kept it 'cause I thought it meant something. Preacher nodded slow like he'd seen that play. Said some vows die loud, some rot quiet. And she showed up too, laughing soft in the dark. Lit a match off his stare like she owned the spark. She whispered, don't you leave me in the cold. He whispered back, watch me, voice flat controlled. He kissed that pearl ring like a man saying grace, then dropped it in flame and didn't look away. Ash curled up like it had a soul, and he hid his eyes like a paying toll. He washed his hands in the horse trough back, cold water biting like truth coming fast. He didn't pray pretty, just a rough spun plea. Lord, if I'm gonna be hard, don't let me be cheap. Not everything blue needs to be mended clean. victory song. Just a cold spark in his chest saying he won't drag the dead along. I used to hate the quiet when the night went dead. Not 'cause I was lonely, 'cause the truth got loud in my head. No one left to blame, no crowd to lean on. Every lie I told myself had nowhere to run. 2-lane blacktop, sand in my teeth, moon hanging low like it knew my sins by name. That old silver cross keeps knocking my chest, like it's asking questions I ain't ready to confess. I learned real quick when the voices die, the man you are is a man you hide. Silence don't comfort, it cuts you clean, shows you exactly who you've been. If you wanna go far, you gotta stomach the long alone. Ain't no choir singing when you're walking this road. I don't ask for mercy, don't ask to be saved. Ask for the strength to carry the weight. Yeah, the dark ain't a curse, it's a lesson I earned. You don't grow in the crowd, you grow when it burns. Pulled into a bar with a busted up sign, cheap whiskey glow and a bad idea smile. She said, come on cowboy, don't act so holy. I said, girl, holiness ain't what's holding me. Why love hits fast like a sucker punch, feels like freedom till it costs too much. Glass on the floor, blood on my hand. Heard a man laugh like he knew who I am. I walked out alone with my knuckles split, carrying proof I ain't learned a damn thing yet. Cold water running, red circle in the drain. I said, Lord, I'm guilty, don't wash me clean. Pressed that cross to my mouth, felt the metal bite. Like faith don't save you, it just keeps you honest at night. A voice in my head said, you done yet? I said no, but I ain't running from it. If you wanna go far, you gotta live with the scar. Gotta learn how to stand where the lonely are. I buried my noise, I burned my disguise, left the weak parts of me under desert skies. The light ain't warm, it don't promise relief, it just says walk straight and carry your grief. And that's how I learned what freedom costs, growing forward while leaving no one to blame but God and myself in the dark.